9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
A pleasant afternoon to our students. This is Professor Dr. Michael Joseph Dino, one of your instructors for the Nursing Informatics course. So welcome to the virtual kamustahan ng mga nurse informaticists. So this is our nurse informaticist online virtual kickoff session. So how are you guys? Have you taken your lunch already? Okay, so I see the nodding of the faces. So before we start our orientation for the course, may I call on Associate Professor Maria Sheila Muhimulta to start a prayer. Ma'am Sheila?
Yes po, sir. Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. So, Lord, as we gather today at this meeting, we ask that you will be in our midst. Help us to make decisions that will be pleasing to you. Help us to be able to discuss the matters at hand in a reasonable way and to be willing to give up having our own way. God, let this meeting be productive and, as should be in the case, in all areas of our lives. Help us to keep you at the forefront of our minds as we do the work set before us. Amen. Our Lady of Fatima, pray
Pray
for
for
us.
us. Thank you, Ma'am Sheila Muhimulta. So again, hi guys. I'm Professor MJ. So I'm one of the coordinator for the College of Nursing and the director for Research Development and Innovation Center. And I'm pleased to welcome our students for the special online summer term for Our Lady of Fatima University. So as nursing informaticists, as nursing students under the nursing informatics course, I would like to welcome each and everyone to our courses. Okay, so these are the session objectives for our virtual kamustahan. So we will not, of course, start your lessons, but we're going to give you an overview of what you need to expect for the College of Nursing SOST Nursing Informatics. So these are the objectives of our session. So first and foremost, we would like to say hi. So we're very much excited for the last few days, of course, for this SOST program. So this is our way of welcoming everyone at the Nursing Informatics course. And later, we're going to introduce to you our course facilitators. We're going to give an overview of what Nursing Informatics is and what should we expect for our Nursing Informatics course. So first and foremost, I would like, of course, to introduce Our Lady of Fatima University. Okay, Our Lady of Fatima University with our very dynamic university president, Dr. Caroline S. Enriquez. Okay, the university is ISO certified. Okay, we are also ISA certified by the Commission on Higher Education. And as you know, Our Lady of Fatima University is known as the home of the top-notchers. So Dr. Caroline Mar S. Enriquez, if you're going to take a look at the screen, she's actually the one with the white asterisk. And I'm actually at the third level. Okay, so I'm the one with the yellow asterisk. Okay, so that was, I think, several years ago. So Our Lady of Fatima University is very much excited for this SOST. This is our first time because of what happened, because of this pandemic. So we would like to share to you quality education, of course, even during this pandemic. And we would like to thank you, your parents, and your family for entrusting your online education to us. So you are part of the College of Nursing, and we all know that. So the College of Nursing, just to give an overview, is a known producer of board top-notchers. We are recognized as a center of development by the Commission on Higher Education in terms of the nursing program. And if we're going to compare, so our College of Nursing of the university is the first level for nursing program in NCR. So most of you are first year and second year students. So take a look at the BSN program that we're having in the university. We're complying with the CHED requirements. So for the first year, we are introducing to you the healthcare field, health assessment. For second year, of course, that includes care of mother, child, and family, care of population groups and community. For third year, so we're getting more serious now because we're talking about the care of adult clients for medical surgical nursing 1 and medical surgical nursing 2 for the second semester. And once you come to fourth year, so you will be senior nursing students, so you will talk about care of client emergencies, leadership, and management. So most of our students here for the nursing informatics course are first year and second year students. And I know you're very much excited to hear who will be facilitating the nursing informatics course. So let us meet your instructors for this special online summer term. Okay, so let's make it quite exciting, no? So when I introduce our instructors, so our instructors will tell us their most unforgettable teaching experience and, of course, expectations to our students for the nursing informatics. Okay? So first and foremost, I would like to introduce Associate Professor Romeo Sanyo, Master of Arts in Nursing, registered nurse. Okay, so to our technical team, please highlight the video of Associate Professor Romeo Sanyo. So, Sir Romeo is a faculty of the Nursing Informatics course in our college. So, he was a graduate of Master of Arts in Nursing Administration and Bachelor of Science in Nursing at De Los Santos College and a Bachelor of Science in Biology graduate also. So, double courser si Prof. Romeo from the Divine Word University. Okay. So Romeo, can you please tell us your unforgettable teaching experience and your expectations for our students? Okay. Can you please unmute your mic, Sir Romeo?
Hello. Hi and good afternoon po sa lahat ng mga nanonood at listening to our day one online learning. So excited ba kayo dyan? Kami rin din excited din dito sa ating new normal education. And with regards to the unforgettable moments or experiences sa ganitong mga panahon, noon kasi yung pagtuturo ko talagang ano lang siya. It's just a face-to-face wherein I can really communicate directly, eye-to-eye contact with my students regardless kung anong kanilang background, and I can easily feel their concerns through eye-to-eye contact kasi yun. And now na nasa new normal na tayo, and then we started doing the mga e-webinars, something like that, na in relation to the preparation ng ating online learning, something more unforgettable itong nangyayari sa atin ngayon, because it is something different wherein we have to adapt, and thanks, nurses are meant to be flexible, at alam ko ay magagawa natin to with our insistence, with our interest to learn the concept of nursing informatics and other subjects through online. So I hope also are excited to learn and be fruitful, be memorable itong ating SOST term. So that's all muna for today, and I hope to meet you soon sa mga ating schedules dito sa ating online learning through Canvas. I hope you will constantly check that Canvas so that you will be informed and track all the activities, the requirements ng ating summer classes. That's all for now. Again, this is Mr. Romeo Sanyo, your nursing informatics instructor, together with other professors as mentioned na babanggitin po mamaya ni Professor Dr. Michael Joseph Dino.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Romeo. Okay, so at this point, we have Associate Professor Melanie Campbell. So she's also a faculty of the College of Nursing for Nursing Informatics. She has lots of publications, and one of the most recent is at Enfermeria Clinica. She's also a paper presenter during the Philippine Nursing Research Society, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the Ocampo Memorial College, and Master of Arts in Nursing at our own university. Okay. Prof. Melanie?
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Melanie S. Campbell. So I'll be the instructor, one of the instructors here in Nursing Informatics. So actually, I'm so excited because this is, well, should I say, this would be the most unforgettable teaching experience for all of us, lalo na dito nagtuturo sa SOST. Kasi this is the first time that we'll be, of course, in the comforts of our home, and at the same time, we're teaching everybody. And I guess this is the very best experience that we'll be having kasi we're experiencing informatics. So hindi lang itinuturo ngayon, and this the way we're giving you the information here in front of your computers, this is already the most unforgettable experience. When it comes naman po, sir, with the expectations to the students, I only have a very few expectations po. First of course, I would want the students, not only the students, but everybody to be responsible. Kasi this is online. So we have our own, we need to study on our own time. And two, we need to be active to participate in all of the class activities that would be having. And of course, lastly, siguro we'll have fun na lang exploring these new normals, especially here at our special online summer term period. So thank you very much again. This is Associate Professor Melanie Campbell, and hope to see you again. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Associate Professor Campbell. So at this point, may I introduce to you Associate Professor Maria Sheila Muhimulta, MAN, RN, also a faculty of the Nursing Informatics. She presented her work already at the Philippine Nursing Research Society, Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, graduate of Central Scholar University, and Master of Arts in Nursing at Manila Central University. Associate Professor Sheila?
Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to virtually meet all of you. And I am Ma'am Sheila Muhimulta, of course, my surname. I'll be handling Section 3 this summer online special term. We hope that you are also very excited for this new normal in our educational system. And actually, this is one of my unforgettable experience yet. Okay, it will be a first, but still we must do our best to accomplish our performance task. So that will be our expectation to you students to accomplish your performance task, which you will be introduced to later. So that's all. Thank you and good luck, kids.
Okay, so kids talaga, no? Okay, so these are young adult students. So we're expecting a lot from you students. So at this point, I would like to introduce myself. So I will be your course coordinator, but aside from that, I'm the Director for Research, Development, and Innovation Center of Our Lady of Fatima University. So me, just like your other professors, we actually do have a lot of experiences as far as technology is concerned in nursing. So I'm a graduate of Our Lady of Fatima University way back in 2005, a graduate of Master of Arts in Nursing for the same university, okay, in 2007, and a graduate of University of Santo Tomas in 2014. So aside from that, I'm the president-elect of the Phi Gamma chapter of the Sigma Theta Tau International Online Society for Nursing, the second largest international nursing organization, and I'm very proud to be affiliated with Apple Incorporated as one of the advisory board for Apple Distinguished Education. Okay, so for example, as an informaticist and a researcher, we're doing a lot of exciting projects with regards to technology. If you know Apple Watch, if you know, of course, the applications that are related to health, we're actually helping Apple to develop those kinds of technology. So we're very much excited to serve you guys for this coming nursing informatics course. Okay, and we're going to share a lot of experiences in the field, in the hospital, in our, of course, merging technology and nursing. So we're going to share that to everyone. Okay, so at this point, let us have an overview of nursing informatics. And by that, I mean, we're going to give an overview of what the course is all about. So I know you're very much familiar with Darwin's evolution of man, right? And according to the Darwin's theory, okay, man, because of the changes from his or her environment, evolved to a better person, to a better person as compared with the previous version. And me, as a nurse informaticist, I always draw some electronic representations of everything. For example, for this particular picture, I actually converted that into more nursing, and I call that the nurse's evolution. And this is my own interpretation of what should nurses be today, right? From a very primitive profession, because previously, if you don't have yet the BS nursing course, so everybody cares for one another, and that is considered as the core of nursing. And nowadays that we already formalize the nursing profession, and for us, nurse informaticists, okay, so we do believe that nurses should be acquainted with the use of technology, and that is nursing informatics is all about, the use of technology in the nursing profession. So if we're going to take a look at the data of the Philippines, so based from the recent data, no, the reliable and valid data that we got, So there are 98 million Filipinos, no, way back in 2013 pa yan. So that's very madami na as compared today. So in terms of RN during the 2013, there are actually 6 RNs per 10,000 population. So life expectations of Filipinos is 69 years. Okay, so meaning if you are living in the Philippines, you are a Filipino, you expect to live for an average of 69 years. But I want you to focus on the last 2 data, and that is all about the net, the internet penetration, which is according to the study in 2013, 36% of Filipinos are using internet. And if we're going to rank our country in terms of our information communication technology, we're actually at the 98th spot. And at this point, I would like to share with you one of the quotations from Dr. DeBakey. According to Dr. DeBakey, good technology managed healthcare is the best medicine. So we always hear from our peers that, for example, an apple a day keeps the doctors away. But for nurse informaticists who are using technology in terms of giving care to their patients, so we can say that Dr. DeBakey is correct, that good and technology managed healthcare is the best medicine. Okay, so let's talk about some very simple definitions on our orientation. So nursing informatics actually originated from the concept of health informatics from the medical people. So before we have the nursing informatics concept, we first have the health informatics concept. And this was actually derived from the medicine field. And when we say health informatics, that is a combination of computer science, information science, health science, cognitive science, and wisdom. Okay, so that particular subject is a combination of computer science, okay, every topic that relates to computer, information science, it talks about softwares, health science, it talks about the research that guides medical practice, cognitive science, it has something to do with human intelligence, and wisdom, the ability to ascertain an act as a good or bad. So from health informatics, we're very much happy that in the nursing profession, we have a specific field known as the nursing informatics. According to the American Nurses Association, nursing informatics is a specialty that integrates nursing science, computer science, and information science to manage and communicate data, information, and knowledge in the nursing practice. So you know what? There are some of our students previously, they don't want really to be a nurse, but they want to be a tech person. They want to pursue, for example, programming. They want to pursue computer science. But I told them that in nursing, we have a field known as the nursing informatics. So if you're very good in technology and you are a nurse at the same time, so you can actually focus on the field nursing informatics. Nurse informaticists, just like us, can also be working in hospitals. But majority of our focus would be on the use of technology. We can also work at research centers. So nurse informaticists can also work at, of course, the industry in terms of businesses, okay, especially healthcare businesses. So for those of you who wants to practice technology along with your nursing specialty, so you can be a nurse informaticist. The person is known as nurse informaticist. If you are a nurse and you are specializing in technology, you are called nurse informaticist. Okay. So when we say nursing informatics, we're talking about informatics. And informatics is a very common term, right? So what are the subtopics that we're going to discuss for the next few weeks? Okay, when you talk about informatics, it is something to do about information. And as nurses, we are getting information from our clients, right? So for example, for some of you who will have their duty in the future, so we will be taking care of patients, and from patients, we are gathering a lot of information. So for example, your vital signs, the name, the address of our patients, these are considered information. And in nursing informatics course, we will be dealing with information, patient's information. Letter R refers to reliable. In the nursing informatics course, we will also take a look at how we can make information reliable. And this reliable information should be better managed by the healthcare team, right? And in terms of management, we will be using technology. So for example, if you are a nurse and you are using PowerPoint presentation to discuss something to your peers, if you are a nurse, using your cell phone or internet, communicating with them. So that's an example of application of informatics in the nursing practice. Letter I, in informatics, it requires human intelligence, right? Because previously, for example, during high school, we learned that in the computer subject, the concept of GIGO. When we say GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. When you input wrong data to the computer, it will produce wrong results, right? So in informatics, although human beings, nurses are using technology, we need to also consider intelligence. So meaning, we need human intervention pa rin if we're going to use computers. Letter C has something to do with communication because if you are a nurse informaticist, you need to communicate reliable, you need to communicate your managed data. And letter S, in informatics, we will be dealing with standards. And we're going to teach you a lot of standards as far as nursing informatics is concerned. Okay, so if we're going to combine it based on a research study that I published in 2010, I defined nursing informatics as the management and communication of reliable information using technology and intelligence in compliance to standards. So, yan ang madidiscuss natin for the whole SOST course. So, if you are okay with that, so can you please do the thumbs up sign? Can you please do the thumbs up sign? Very good. Okay, so wow, I can see some attendees using the thumbs up sign icon. So that's very good because you explored Zoom already. Okay, so let's take a look at where do nurse informaticists work. So for example, for this particular scenario, we are seeing, in this hypothetical scenario, we are seeing a nurse giving CPR or cardiopulmonary resuscitation to a patient in the intensive care unit. And as you can see, there are computers there. Okay, so technology knowledge for nurses are really very important. Okay, and if I may share my personal experience, I'm actually working with a lot of researchers in Japan because we are working with technologies on how we can use technologies in terms of nursing practice. For example, we are working now with Tokushima University in Japan on how we can use robots in the practice of nursing. So for example, now that we are experiencing pandemic, so one of the things that we are very much curious about is how can we use robots to make nursing practice more safe to our patients. Okay, we produce a lot of research studies with regards to robots and technology. So for those of you who are really very much interested with technology, okay, so we're going to introduce to you nursing informatics in a different way. So nursing informatics is all about technology. It's all about connectivity. It's all about the internet. So for example, you're hearing a lot of things about technology, artificial intelligence. So we will be talking about that. Okay, so I know you're very much excited to learn about nursing informatics. So at this point, I would like to introduce to you now the course requirements. Ano ba yung course requirements? What are expected of us students? Do we really need to attend our virtual classes? Do we need to submit anything? So we will talk about that. Okay, our approach in the nursing informatics course is just like this. What you're seeing now on your screen is the approach that we're going to implement to you guys. So as you can see here, 80% will be independent learning. So when we say independent learning, you will learn on your own using the electronic and educational resources that we prepared and uploaded in Canvas. Okay, so using the modules in the Canvas, so you're going to learn on your own on the topics that's very much important. But we will be having 20% instructor present. So meaning we're going to schedule Zoom sessions. If your nursing informatics course is 2 hours per day, okay, we will not be doing Zoom sessions for 2 hours. No, because 80% should be allotted for independent learning. So you browse Canvas, you learn through Canvas. Then after that, we will also schedule weekly sessions, and that will comprise 20% instructor presence. So meaning, you can choose your preferred time to study on your own, not necessarily within the hours or schedule of nursing informatics. So you can learn using at your own pace, at your own time, but our Zoom sessions will be scheduled synchronously, meaning we will log in at the same time. But of course, don't expect that we will be discussing for 2 hours because that will comprise only 20%. So we will be discussing 30 minutes, 1 hour, and after that, if you have questions regarding your modules, so we will answer your questions. So one way of looking at that is this one. So 80% you will be using your Canvas, your modules, to learn independently, and 20% we will be using our social networking site so that you can feel our presence as your instructors for this course. Right. So Canvas is very much important. So if you have difficulties in accessing your Canvas, so we have our OLFU concierge, or you can send us a message on our official Facebook site. So at this point, let us share to you a video on how you can access your Canvas using your devices. Okay, so these are actually posted at our official FB page if you want to, of course, take a look at that later. So in terms of accessing Canvas, so I just would like to give you some sort of an overview for that. Okay. Yeah. So what are the requirements in terms of technology? So let's take a look at the requirements in terms of technology. We do understand at Our Lady of Fatima University that some of our students have difficulty on getting, for example, a very good device or internet connection. So, but these are our recommended technical requirements for our faculty and students. Okay. So if you don't have a laptop, don't worry about that because you can use your smartphones. If you don't have smartphones, you can actually avail of smartphones. Smartphones are getting cheaper every now and then. If you're going to take a look at our OLFU FB site, so we have a list there of the smartphones that you can buy. Okay, so meaning, for example, the cheapest would be around 2,000 pesos, so approximately 2,000 pesos for a smartphone that can run Canvas. Okay, some of you are having problems in terms of connectivity. And we do understand that some of you cannot attend our live session. Don't worry because everything is recorded and you can download that at a later time if you have better connection. So at this particular pandemic, at this particular SOST, we would like to extend or share with you guys from Our Lady of Fatima University because we understand your scenario and we're doing our best to fit every needs of our students. So some of our students are using 3G connection. Don't worry about that. Okay, if it's not possible for you to attend synchronous sessions, so we will give you, of course, a leeway for that as long as you can browse what we have discussed for that particular week later or sooner. Okay, so a lot of students are asking us, how can I access Canvas? Okay, since Our Lady of Fatima University is using sign-on, okay, we call it the single sign-on. The key in opening your Canvas accounts is through the Gmail. Okay. So for example, if you already logged into your Gmail accounts, so what you're going to do is you take a look, you scroll down at the waffle. Okay, there's the waffle, the dot, then the 9 dots. We call that the waffle. Okay. Then after that, so you click on Canvas, and when you click on Canvas, so you will see, for example, if that is on your initial time that you open your Canvas, so you have been invited to join Nursing Informatics as a student. So you just need to accept that, okay? And when you accepted that, it will become part of your dashboard. So how to open your courses? The number of courses in your dashboard are the ones that you are enrolled in. Okay, so once you, for example, click nursing informatics, so it will look like this. So there's the menu on the side. So the most important area there are the modules, because this is where you can find your learning resources that we prepared. And as you can see here, your learning modules are actually divided into weeks. How many weeks? For some of you already saw, so there are actually 18 weeks. But for example, our SOST is only 6 weeks. So later, we're going to discuss that. So basta in your modules, you have the resources that we prepared for your independent learning, in addition to the Zoom sessions that we're going to have. Okay, so these are some example of our modules. Okay, so if you're going to take a look, okay, so I'm going to share my screen again for the modules. Okay, for some of you already saw the modules, so this is very quite exciting, right? Because the topics are already there, the handouts are already there. So all you need to do is to explore our different modules. Okay, so at this point, let me share again my screen. Okay, so we will be doing a lot of screen sharing as we go along with our nursing informatics course. So this is how our modules will look like. So of course, you have the program, the course, the instruction, the expected outcomes, the illustrations, the content. And one of the most important part of your modules are the content and of course the unit tasks, because these are the things that you need to submit for that particular week. So for each of the modules, there's an area there that says assessment tasks. So you need to submit that every week. So don't worry, we're going to give you instructions on how you can submit. But this is just an introduction to the course, so we will go there in the following weeks. Okay, so let's take a look at the full totality of the nursing informatics. So this is the course units. So there are actually 15 course units comprising the prelim, midterm, and final examination. So because we have only 6 weeks, so if you can see at the bottom, this will be our schedule. So for this week, 8 to 12, so June 8 to 12, so we will be having orientation only. But next week, you need to study your course units 1 to 3. Okay, you need to study your course units 1 to 3, and you need to submit to us your course task for that particular week. Again, I'm going to give you instructions on how you can submit your course task per week. So definitely, our SOST is only 6 weeks. So if you're going to take a look at our table there, so you will be studying 3 course units per week. For example, for week 2, that is June 15 to 19. So that is course units 1 to 3. For week 3, which is June 22 to 27, we will be having course units 4 to 6. Then, of course, you have your midterm exam. So if you're going to ask me, what are the requirements for the course? Number 1, attend Zoom meetings. But again, we will be very much flexible if you cannot attend live during the discussion, as long as you can view the recordings later on. Number 2, very much important, you need to submit your course task. So for every course unit or module per week, there are course tasks there. You need to submit that. And number 3, sorry for the typographical error, you need to take the exams. And how are we going to implement the exams? So let's take a look at this one again. So we need to attend Zoom meetings. We will post and remind the schedules. This will be recorded. So even if you don't attend the live session, this will be recorded. You can access that later on. Submit course tasks. We will also notify you on how you can submit your answers to course tasks and take the exams. Online exam, which is 30 to 50 items. So we will be having a schedule for that. So this is very exciting. Now we will be having an online exam and we will do proctoring online. Okay. So yon. So attend Zoom meeting, submit course tasks, take the exams, 30 to 50 items. But of course, since this is our first time, we're going to assist you at every step of the way. We're going to assist you at every step of the way because we do understand that our students, some of them are very good in computers, some of them are average, some of them needed assistance in terms of technology. So we will be doing our best to assist you in every way possible. We will be reminding you every now and then. If we can call you, okay, so we're going to remind you of your deliverables for that particular week. And for the grading system, you need to take a look at this one. Course task is 70% of your full grade. So course task is very much important. So your output, we're going to check that. Then we will give you grades. So we're going to take the average of all your course tasks and multiply it by 70%. So course task is 70%. Your examination is 20%, meaning 10% for the first exam and 10% for the next exam or the final exam. And of course, we would be assessing your attitude. Although this is an online mode, we will still be assessing your attitude. So for example, are you very noisy during Zoom discussion? Are you posting something negative about your classmates during the Zoom session? Or for example, you are using bad words during, for example, on our official social networking sites. So we will be, of course, assessing your attitudes as students. Okay, so at this point, let us take a look now. What are some of the online etiquette for our students? So when we say netiquette for OLFU students, so this should be our behavior in digital environments. And to talk about the first set of netiquette for OLFU students, may I call on one of our instructors. Okay, so I think, okay, so we have, the first one will be discussed by Ma'am Campbell. Ma'am Melanie, right? You're muted. Ma'am Melanie Campbell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone again. So let me talk to you about the online etiquette number 1. So like what have been said, online behavior would be able to ensure a thoroughly conducive learning experience while online. So we need to observe these following rules. So for first, we need to be prompt. So for any online class, students must log in at least 5 minutes before the designated start of the session. So students will wait online for the teacher to begin the class. Secondly, during the video feeds, students must be on a dress-down attire during online classes. So the minimum requirement is decent short-sleeve t-shirts, sleeveless uh, uh, sleeveless blouses, sandals, spaghetti straps, and distressed shirts are not acceptable. So we need not wear anything that is scandalous. Okay, so and the thirdly, with your microphones, a participant will always have his or her microphone on mute and will only unmute the mic when it is time for him to or her to speak. So this is to minimize or eradicate any background noises which could otherwise be quite counterproductive to the whole session.
Hey, thank you very much, Ma'am Campbell. So at this point, let us now take a look at the second set of online behavior for online etiquette for our nursing students, which will be discussed by Sir Romeo.
Hello again. So let me continue with our online etiquette, and this is part 2, the online, should I say, e-behavior. So this is to ensure a thoroughly conducive learning experience while online. Please observe these rules of engagement. So first is, on speaking, a participant must signify intention to speak by using the raise by hand icon on the platform or by mentioning to the teacher. First, and may only do so when the teacher gives his or her permission to speak. This is to ensure that there is an orderly flow of the discussion and also to avoid unnecessary distractions. So I hope that is something clear to that. The next is on screen sharing. So please take note of the screen sharing etiquette. A participant will obtain the teacher's affirmative before sharing the contents of his or her screen. Participants who intend to do screen sharing are advised to close windows which may otherwise reveal personal matters. And the third one, on chats, virtual conference platforms have chat features that allow attendees to have conversation on the side. While the session is ongoing, students are encouraged to use the said future conversation for relevant to the topic. Recreational or off-topic exchanges are strongly discouraged. So please take note of that so that we cannot invade the privacy of others. That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sir Romeo. Actually, the copy of the etiquette is uploaded at your Canvas, at the first portion of your modules, at the first section. So it's actually uploaded, so you can actually refer to that for this particular SOST. Okay, so can we have your cooperation? Okay, so we will be launching some sort of interactive right now. Okay, can we launch the poll number 2? So you need to answer that on your screen. Okay. Yeah, very good. So we have very active nursing students now. Okay, very good. So you're answering. We got 90% already of the responses for this. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay, we're waiting for a few more who will be responding to our interactive question. Okay. So can we share the results of the poll? Can we share the results of the poll? Yeah. Okay. So we'll be removing the poll at this point. Okay. So one very useful question among students. Are we going to buy anything? So the answer would be no. Okay. Although, for example, if you can see on your course units, you need to read specific pages of the book. You don't need to do that because we already included all the things that you need to study for that particular course unit. Okay, you don't need to buy anything, okay, as far as our course delivery is concerned. Okay, but for example, personally, you would like to enhance your experience by buying a smartphone or a laptop. It's up to you. But as far as our requirements are concerned, in terms of the course, you don't need to buy anything. Everything is provided to you. The resources are provided to you and will be provided to you, okay, in the next few weeks. Okay, so hopefully all of us are now members of our general Facebook page. So this is common across all campuses. So we have the Nursing Informatics Facebook page located at OLFU SOST Con Nursing Informatics. But I do understand that some of your course facilitators, they can also have their own separate page or a separate chat. So I do understand that. But as far as the Nursing Informatics course is concerned, so we will be working with your other instructors so that we will have a very uniform way of introducing the course for you guys. Okay, but if you have some questions and you need some instructional or guide videos, okay, so please follow my YouTube page. Okay, so I actually created a channel which is related to nursing, and I called it the Dignified YouTube page. So please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so as of yesterday, I already have more than 100 students from nursing who's actually have subscribed to our YouTube page. But of course, other students from other courses are also subscribing to my page because I'm actually posting there important information about what are the things that they need to accomplish for the SOST. What are some of the tips and tricks? How can they access Canvas? How can we do it? How can we do that? So we're doing a lot of videos, and more videos will be uploaded for that particular YouTube page. Okay, so at this point, we are now ready to answer some of your questions. Okay, so please do acknowledge that if you have, of course, confidential questions or for some of your questions that we might not answer at this particular point, you can actually you can send a message to your instructors located at the Canvas app. Okay, so for you to ask questions, I would like you to of course, point out your questions. Okay, you type your questions at our Zoom group chat, and we will be trying to answer that. Okay, so at this point, if you have questions, you can type your questions at our Zoom group chat. So we will be waiting for your questions. Don't be shy because we are actually here. Okay, we are actually at the virtual page. Okay, so yeah, so we're waiting for some of the questions that might be asked. Okay. Okay, don't be shy. Because in online meetings, we have what we call the online disinhibition effect. Okay, so persons are more free to share, okay, in terms of what are their concerns, etc. So we will be waiting for some of the questions. Okay, so we have a question from one of our students. Sir, paano po pag di po makakonect minsan kasi may internet problems tapos sakto sa oras na may quiz po o kaya pag exams? So again, we will be very much lenient for you guys. But of course, we cannot deny the fact that our examinations will be offered online. So you need some sort of internet connection. So pagdating sa exams, very minimal internet connections naman ang i-require namin dyan. Hindi nyo kailangan mag-view ng video. You don't need, of course, to do a very data-intensive internet surfing. Okay, so we will be very much flexible in terms of your examinations. Okay, and if we're going to take a look at the grading system, actually, examination is only 20%. 70% are mostly from your course tasks. So when we piloted this SOST approaches, so we actually encountered very little difficulty in terms of our students who are taking the exams from different places all over the Philippines. Okay? So I hope we answered your question. We're still waiting for additional questions to be posted at our Zoom group chat. So the Zoom group chat can be found at the menu. So most probably at the bottom of the Zoom screen. So you have their chat. So you can type in your questions. But of course, again, as I mentioned, so you can ask questions to your instructors that are assigned to you in your sections. You can email them at Canvas if you have your official FB account, so you can ask questions to them. If that is confidential, we understand. So you personally send us a message and we will do our best to help you guys, right? So please do acknowledge that this is the first time that we're actually doing this, but we would like this to be as exciting as, of course, possible. So I think some of you are very much shy at the moment. So at this point, so we now came to the end of our orientation for nursing informatics. So this coming Wednesday, we will be having a grand orientation for the College of Nursing. So make sure that you register using your OLFU email address. So for this purpose, you should be using your OLFU email address. So the OLFU concierge is up there. Okay, if you will visit our FB site for Our Lady of Fatima University, you can see there, for example, a lot of posting about OLFU concierge. Okay, so another question, last question from Crystal Jean. If ever po magkaroon ng encounter ng problem mo, especially nandito po ako sa province, halos araw-araw po brownout, what if nasakto po sa brownout yung quiz or exam or submission po ng requirement, okay po na malate magpasa. Okay, so again, you have 1 full week, meaning 7 days. No? You have 1 full week to submit your course task requirement for that particular week. Okay? So I think for that 7 days, 24 hours, you can get, of course, a good connection within that 7 days. But if not, so you can reach out to us, okay? So we can give you some sort of a leeway for that. Okay? So that's good. So thank you very much for that question. Okay, so for that particular, don't worry. This week is orientation week. So next week, we're going to post instructions to you guys on what course tasks are due for next week and how are you going to submit your course tasks. Okay, so at this point, I would like to introduce you now our survey. Okay, so by accomplishing the survey, you agree that the information will be collected from you guys. So after our orientation, after you log out of Zoom, so please answer our very short survey located at https://bit.ly/ni post orient. Okay, in lower caps, no? Small letters only. So again, please copy that, bit.ly/ni post orient. Okay, again, https:// you can take pictures of that, bit.ly/ni post orient. Okay? So, yon. So, if you have no more questions, okay, guys, thank you very much for attending our orientation and hope to see you again on our future activities, for this week activities and future activities. So, at this point, so we will be now logging out. Then, we're going to answer the survey that is posted on your screen. Okay? So, again, thank you very much. Stay safe and stay healthy.